You gotta shout out the camera. What I just heard on the speakers. I don't even want to release this episode. Okay, this should just be a parcel, like, just tuck this away, like.
Man, this shit. Welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back to the Castors podcast, y'all. Y'all already know what it is. I'm Baby A, and I'm here with L.A. June.
Your boy Forever Super.
Hey,
and Groovy.
Yeah, introduce yourself, Groovy. Groovy in the building with us, man.
In the building with us.
How's it going? Nice to see you guys.
Sir.
Yeah.
One and only Groovy.
Yeah, man. This is about to be a movie.
This is gonna be a good one.
That song that you playing right now, is that one of like the something for your EP?
Honestly, I got a lot of stuff. I'm still organizing it on where everything's gonna go. If I do put out an EP soon, it's definitely gonna be on it.
Tough. I like that song a lot.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Hey, you my boy on the side is like, yeah, thumbs up.
That song definitely gonna do numbers when it drops.
I hope so, bro. That's what we shooting for. So
It's too clean. It's too clean.
Yeah, bro. Groovy, my guy. Definitely from the same city, bro. Tell us something about yourself.
something like what?
Yeah,
What you want to know?
So saying like this, probably I want to say this might be the first interview, the exclusive right here. You feel me, from the superstar to become. So tell the people what they don't know about you. You feel me?
He's right. This is my first solo interview probably ever. I come from a hip hop background with my boy's Vibro daughter, also from Union, and I'm trying to break out doing pop and R&B. So that's what I'm on right now.
So like, what made you want to go to like that pop and R&B stage?
Well, pretty much this past all of 2021, I was working with a new producer, my best friend Alejandro. He was doing like early 2000s inspired hip hop for me, like kind of like that song I was playing you guys back there. Did the whole tape, did a bunch of demos, bunch of throwaways. I loved all of it, and now I don't want to do it no more. Now I want to do something else.
Yeah.
Word.
And I was really racking my brain, like, yo, what can I do that like the music will speak for itself? Because a lot of times in hip hop, it's like the image speaks for you, and I'm a pretty shy guy. So I was like, if I do pop and R&B, the music will speak for itself. People will feel it, you know. So that's what
you
I'm
want
on.
people to grab from the music? What you want us to take away with me listening to your tracks?
Like having a good time. My favorite thing to do is like oftentimes I'll go to the city and go to like a house music party where like I don't know nobody and we all just dance. You know what I mean? Like that's what I love to do. I like to go to parties and dance.
Say
And
that,
shit.
that's a fact.
No,
I would
seriously.
say that's some LA vibes.
Nah, for real.
Just pop out one time.
That's what I be on. So like I want people to hear my music and you don't even have to know it's me and you still just want to dance. And like you dance and you don't give a fuck. You know, we don't got to be cool. We just have fun. So that's what I'm on.
So who's somebody that inspired you to do the R&B and pop? Like, what's an artist that you not sing as, but try to go towards, like inspired you, to go towards that route?
This is gonna sound mad cliche, but I gotta say Michael Jackson. Honestly,
That's tough though.
yeah.
I can hear it though.
Nah,
I hear it,
chill.
because we was over, not Michael Jackson. I'm not taking it that extreme, but I'm saying like I could hear the influence because we was over here talking, and I'm like, yo, this shit sound like Bruno Mars, like on that.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? He heavily influenced by Michael, and I would say, what's the other kid? I ain't even gonna do all that, but like, you know, like I could hear the influences in the music. So hell yeah,
Like the accessibility of it, like how you could play a Michael Jackson song anywhere, like no matter where you at, somebody gonna be like, oh yeah, I like this, I love this, this is my favorite song. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm shooting for. Just accessibility. Anybody can hear it. Anybody will like it. And I feel like Michael Jackson was the king of that.
right.
And just a bunch of other stuff. But
What sparked the change?
probably this song actually.
Really?
I've been trying to like sing and do pop and R&B like ever since I started rapping, because I rap, I'm interested in all types of music, so I make all types. But this was the first one where I was like, oh shit, this is good. You know what I mean? Like I could actually get this mixed up and do something with it. And once I got it mixed up and I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, like this is what I'm doing. Yeah. So now pretty much all my stuff is on this same type of wavelength.
So when you were in the studio making this song, what was the initial reaction?
Well, I was in my bedroom by myself.
Grinding.
Shout out to every nigga with a home studio.
Stop playing, kids at home, man.
Invest in yourself.
Absolutely. That was probably one of the first things that, like, way back in 2018, I bought my recording setup. But, yeah, I was in my bedroom. The night before, I had actually had a studio session where I was at a studio and it didn't go well. And my producer, he couldn't really come up with a beat that I liked. And then, like, I just didn't perform well on the beat. And so in the middle of the night, he was like, yo, I made this. Like, tell me what you think. I heard it and I was like, oh, shit, this is cool. So I'm, like, listening. And usually my writing and recording process, I kind of just like mumble to myself. Mm-hmm. So I just kept going, na, 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 na. And I was like, oh wait, that's kind of hard. And so I started writing to it. And so I had the chorus. That chorus has been done probably for over a year. Mm-hmm. And I was scared to finish it because I don't love my voice. Even still, I don't love my singing voice.
You don't love what we just heard?
I love the song, but like I feel like there's people who sing better than me. You know what I mean?
Nah, but I feel you because like even when I hear my voice on the recording, like I hate how I sound.
Absolutely. No, seriously. Anytime I hear my voice, I'm like, oh, I could like it could be better, or someone else could. You know what I mean? You just always second guess yourself. But I knew that chorus was something special, so I was sitting on the song for mad long until one day my producer was like, yo, you got to do something. So we were in the studio all night, and then I think I went to a party or something. And I came home, it was 5 a.m, and I was like, you know what, let me just like finish the song. So I just finished it at 5 a.m. in my bedroom, same place I did the chorus. And then my boy DJ Danny from North Newark, he mixed it. He's my engineer. And after we mixed it, we got it mastered, and I'm really happy with it. I shot the video. My two bandmates, Sam and Beck, they're like my mock soon-to-be real band and like things that I do. So it just started all coming together.
So when you plan on dropping it?
When you guys make me famous after this interview.
The streets need that, man. I'm telling you, the
streets got to ask me for it. You know, I don't want to drop with no listeners, so I need people to tap in with me.
I feel you.
How have you been building your fan base and your community?
So that's like something that I think about all the time. What I'm doing right now is partly of something I plan on doing in the future. I'm trying to get more people involved in what I do so they'll want to listen to what I make. Yes. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So the more hands in the pot, the more people are going to take out kind of thing. Yeah. So at my video shoot, it was like open invitation. Whoever wants to come party with me, come watch the video, do whatever. We got drinks or whatever. I'm tapping in with you guys. I know you guys have your own fans who are like from the same place I'm from. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping they see this and they know like I'm for them as much as I want them to be for me. Yeah. I'm just trying to tap in with people.
In Brooklyn, don't ever forget.
Oh, I stay in Brooklyn. No, seriously. You from Brooklyn?
Never forget. Absolutely.
Oh, I stay, bro.
Absolutely, for sure.
You know where Pirate Studios is in Gowanus?
Nah.
That's where I be. Like all this. I recorded most of my EP in Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn.
I love Brooklyn.
Brooklyn's amazing, yeah. So shout out to Brooklyn. For real.
I got the Nets. I got the Nets in Brooklyn.
Shameless drop. Thanks.
Nah, for real.
I think what would you think would set you apart from you and every other rapper that maybe have like come before you and already done it, and you know it's an oversaturated market at this point. So what sets you apart from everybody else that we hearing on radio, hearing on Spotify, that we could download, everybody from the neighborhood? Like, what's setting your music apart?
I think what sets me specifically apart is I make what I like. Like, I'm not really like, I can make, like today I recorded over a rock instrumental that this producer just had loose. Like anything that I think is going to be cool, I'm going to just do it. And I'm not really worried about what anybody else has got going on. I know that once you get bigger, it gets harder because you feel those pressures from your fans and like, you know, the money and all that stuff. But I just do what I like. And I don't really care about how other people feel about it. I think there's always going to be someone who likes what you do, no matter what it is that you do. So I think that's my advantage.
Yeah, that helps with your own creativity and everything like that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Staying true to your own self. Most definitely. I got another question though.
Yes.
Do you feel the industry has changed since you first started doing music to now?
Slightly. I feel like when I started doing music, it was as it was already changing. I started doing music in like 2016, 2017. And I feel like music really, really changed like right after Fetty Wap. And that was probably like 2014, 2015. Streaming and like internet shit is pretty much the driving force in music. No one really sells physicals anymore. TikTok is a huge proponent in music. I just got on TikTok like a couple days ago because I'm trying to reach out.
Stay on TikTok.
No, seriously, like everything is on your phone.
That last song you just played, you might as well get ready for that.
Oh, everybody! I got a TikTok campaign going on right now. A snippet of this song is on TikTok. You can listen to it, dance to it, do whatever you want to do. Join my TikTok campaign.
What's your TikTok? Yo, the TikTok gonna be right here.
TikTok will be in the bio. It's Groovy Julian though. So
let's go.
Yeah, look me up.
I love it.
All right, so like, what made you actually want to really do music? Like, what was like?
When did he start music?
Yeah,
Like, what made me want to start, or what made me take it serious?
Yeah, like both of them. You can answer both of them.
Well, what made me start is Reggie Pudge. He's been doing music probably since he was a little kid. Like his family does music. His older brother's been in bands since he was in high school, and now we're going back like 10 years. So they've been doing music. So when I started hanging out with them, like rap is fun to do. You know what I mean? So like we all would be, not seriously. It was kind of similar. Like I feel like I started like how stuff that you would do. Like he would be there rapping. He'd be like, "Yo, say something on the mic," and I get on there. I'm all nervous. Like, oh, I don't know. You know what I mean? And then eventually just
all coy and shit. Yeah.
And eventually, like he put out an EP, and I was featured on it on a couple of songs. And people were DMing me like, "Oh, like I like what you did on Reggie's thing," and I was like, "Oh shit, well I should do it on my own." You know what I mean? And how we started getting more serious was as we were all hanging out with Reggie, we just developed this group, Vibe World Order, and the group became more popular than we were, especially at that time. And the group eventually ended up getting signed to Plus One Records. I'm not signed as a solo artist, but as a group, I'm signed. So I kind of say them separately. But the group ended up getting signed, and a bunch of things just started happening that made me see like I should take this serious. Like we performed at the Afro Punk Festival in Brooklyn in 2019.
Nice.
That's dope.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
I met JID. I met Earth Gang. Tierra Whack was there. Yo, they're weird. No, like not in a bad way. Like if they see this, like not in a bad way, but they were interesting to.
If they see
be
this,
around.
man, I'm honored. Come through.
But yeah, that's like I was like, yo, I'm back because we had artist passes, so we was in the back. I'm like, yo, I'm back here with J.I. Like, what the fuck? Like, I should be, you know what I mean? Like stuff like that made me take it serious. This show I did in what's the name of that college? Purchase, New York. It's like upstate New York. We did that show, and we were the openers, right? So we got paid the least amount of money. Like no one really knew who we were, and we tore that shit down. Like these is white kids at this college. They fucking beating each other up, like going crazy. And then we had like this house track that like is not out. It just was a demo. But we did the house track. They was going crazy to the house shit. And I'm looking at these is like my brothers, my friends. I'm like, yo, we're tough. You know what I mean? Like
no disrespect, but we hard.
Not serious. Like we're like moments like that. The more those little moments kept happening, the more I was like, you know what, I should be taking this seriously. Yeah. So that's how it happened.
How's your stage presence?
As a group, amazing. As a group, I'm like, I be rapping and the hype man at the same time.
That's because you got all your people.
Nah, seriously. Like solo, I'm still a little shy. So like I'm working on putting a solo performance together. I'm gonna have like a bass guitarist, a drummers, backup singers. Cause performing solo when you don't have fans is just weird. Like, cause the fans not singing it. It's just you standing there with a track playing. It's just kind of awkward.
All live on you too.
How the people with you.
Nah, yeah, seriously.
Like, if your song good, everybody they're gonna start
try to get a vibe.
I agree. I've been to shows where like the artist was good, like the song was good, but the performance was still weird. You know what I mean? Like I go to a lot of underground. That's like one of my things. Yeah. I don't really like big concerts because I'm not like I don't like crowds and all that shit. But like I go to a lot of small concerts, and I just have been like learning when people have a band behind them, it does 10 times better every single time. So
you talk to me offline, I'll tell you how to hack that shit.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Let's do it.
It's a format.
Let's do it.
It's a format.
You turn the hackers up?
Yeah, you can hack that motherfucker. Whole crowd be turned. Molly.
Oh, Molly. Don't do drugs, kids.
Oh, so if anybody were to go to Groovy Jew Instagram, it'll be somewhere right here.
Please do.
You feel me? You got a lot of fashion statements. So what would you think is like? Who's your fashion icon in your eyes? Like,
oh man.
Who you showing your swag on?
That's a loaded question.
It could be a couple guys, ladies.
I mean, R.I.P. Virgil. Definitely.
Off-white.
Yeah. and probably just a lot of the people who like came up under his, like Bloody Osiris. I don't know if you guys know him. Like underground people like this dude Jaden Grundy. I love Rick Owens. That's my I love Rick. Kanye. Just the eclectic dudes, you know.
Mm-hmm. Genius.
Yeah. And early 2000s shit, I be wearing big ass jeans.
Big ass jeans, that's wavy.
Groovy Drew with the big ass jeans.
Nah, for real.
He went inside 42, then like a 28
like a
waist.
38, like a 30. I be wearing 38, maybe a 40 if I'm really out there that day.
All right, man. We appreciate you coming through, Groovy, and hopefully
100%.
we get to see you perform a little bit and show the
Might play
fans,
some.
you know, and we see what's going on.
Absolutely, it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys for having me.
Much love.
Thank you for coming, man.
Much love.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Pleasure, man. My boy Groovy Jew, man. Make sure you go get it right
Sir.
now. Is that we got stuff out right now? What platforms?
Let's see. If you want to check me out with my group Vibe World Order. We just put out an album last summer called Still Broke, because quite literally I'm still broke. So go check that out.
Me too. Well, definitely. Everybody lock in. It's the Castors, man. Like, subscribe, share to the podcast. We on YouTube. Y'all already know what's up. Instagram. We out here.
Yeah.